Here's the link to the SEC filing that announced AMC has repurchased $365 million of debt since January of 2022. We have far still more to do in this regard, but you know the old saying, slow and steady wins the race. The company has repurchased $85.2 million aggregate principal amount of its outstanding debt since December 19, 2022 at an average discount of approximately 49%, including additional repurchases from the investor of $56.9 million aggregate principal amount of the company's 10-12% cash PIK toggle second lien notes due 2026 and $4.1 million aggregate principal amount of the company's 5.875% senior subordinated notes due 2026. So you guys remember when the press release came out when basically AMC sold Antera some APE. As part of the agreement, Antera has agreed to hold their APE units for up to 90 days and vote them at the special meeting in favor of the proposals. In addition, AMC will limit the amount of additional equity capital it can raise prior to the special meeting. Now keep that in mind. AMC will limit the amount of additional equity it can raise prior to the special meeting, which is on March 14th. So that's number one to pay attention to. Number two to pay attention to is as part of the agreement, Antera has agreed to hold their APE units for up to 90 days and vote them at the special meeting in favor of the proposals. What we all thought was AMC already has a ton of votes going for the yes proposal, which may still be the case, right? But why did APE dump so hard? And most importantly, why the timing, Adam Aaron? Why the timing? First of all, the company and the investor agreed to a mutual waiver of the lockup restrictions in the forward purchase agreement restricting the sale. Antera has to hold their APE for up to 90 days is waived. AMC and them agreed that lockup period's done. So what we thought was, 90-day period, Antera at least has to hold their APE. Adam Aaron basically just said, yo, Antera, we'll slip you this nice one. You can sell your APE. Okay, that's fine. Sell your APE all you want, which is definitely spooked the market, and maybe they did sell some. It's not reported yet if they did, but basically, Antera has 285 million APE units that, they can drop on the market at any time, which of course, if you're holding APE, it would make you shit your pants. Now moving on, let me break it down for you exactly what happened yesterday. But all I ask in return, guys, please just hit the like on the video, hit that subscribe button. Let's get into what exactly happened. The report states that on February 7, 2023, AMC entered into a deal with a company called Antera Capital LP. As part of the agreement, AMC issued 106.5 million AMC preferred equity units to Antera Capital for $75.1 million. At the same time, AMC bought 100 million in debt from Antera Capital in exchange for 91 million units in cash. The goal is to use the money for the deal to pay off some of their debt and improve their finances. The report also mentions that AMC and Antera Capital have agreed to lift restrictions on the sale of the units, and AMC has agreed not to issue any more stock before March 31st, 2023 without Antera Capital's permission. Additionally, AMC bought back 85.2 million of their debt since December 19th, 2022 at a discounted price. So boom, Adam Aaron, great job. You are clearing more debt. However, you are screwing shareholders in the meantime. It's basically your guys' money that is helping all of these steps that Adam Aaron can take to clear debt, which is fine. If you want to clear debt, that's fine. However, most of us are in this for a short squeeze. But touching on this, right? Touching on what happened, they also agreed that prior to March 31st, they will not issue or exchange without the investor's prior written consent. So basically, AMC can't issue more APEs or AMC unless Antera says, I will write down my consent that you can do that, all the way up until March 31st. So it used to be March 14th up until the special meeting, like you saw, and it also used to be a 90-day lockup period. This is what shareholders knew. Let's share this to shareholders, and then right before the meeting, when we're actually getting a run-up, let's screw them over. Let's waive the lockup period so you can sell, right? You're going to get a little bit of a move in the stocks. Let's waive the lockup period. You can sell, and then we'll also just waive the period to further dilute until after the meeting, which might be good news for us. And the only reason I say that is because, keep in mind, March 31st, he pushed it back. A lot of people were thinking Adam Aaron was going to dilute right after the reverse split, after the conversion, right after March 14th, right? And you saw over 1 million puts expiring out of the money, and you are seeing that right now on Stock Tracker. Guess what? These puts are basically not going to rely on that news anymore, that dilution news, because it can't come out prior to the 17th, right? These all expire on March 17th. It can't come out at that time period. So chances are the people who bet puts are going to lose money unless the cycle plays out, which we are going to touch on in 1 second. According to this site, APE is the most shorted stock on the NYSE, and AMC is the 9th most shorted stock. Even though Ape only has a 5 to 7% short interest reported on it, apparently it's the top shorted stock right now on the NYSE. And again, what pisses me off, there's 43 million fails to deliver day one on Ape, and Adam Aron has still yet to speak on it. And I'm really thinking about the entire vote video that I made, and I will be coming out with something soon, but I just got to get my mind straight. Also, a lot of people are freaking about this cost to borrow minimum being negative 1.2%. First of all, this happened multiple times before AMC had a big move one way or the other, and basically what it means is somebody is very, very desperate. They're actually paying to lend out their shares. Now, here's what's interesting going forward. AMC and Ape, I believe they may try and close this arbitrage gap so that the conversion from Ape to AMC, people will not profit on it. With that being said, that means AMC is most likely going to play out through the bearish cycle that we have drawn out and that we have talked about the past few days, because basically it's still out of this wedge. It's basing on the wedge as we speak right now, but it invalidated so many setups. It broke below 560, it broke below 530, it broke below $5. It invalidated so many setups, and it's trying to push back into this channel. If it does push back into this, right now it's holding 480. If it doesn't hold 480, it's coming back down to about $3.80, the recent low on AMC, in my opinion. Now, if you look at Ape, it's trading in this channel, and this resistance patch right up here, right around $3.70, $3.65, is exactly where I think Ape is going to scale up to come towards the meeting. Now, this is exactly the date, which means Ape has a ton of time to close this gap right down at $1.94 and scale back up and hit this resistance. It's going to make sense, right? Because Ape coming up, it's hitting resistance right before the vote, and it's also at the same exact price that basically AMC is going to be trading at, right around that 380 level. I think this is the main goal for them going forward, and that's probably what's going to happen with AMC and Ape. Now, there is a lot more to talk about, but I'm not going to make this video super long. I may even go live for a walk and talk later just because it's nice out, but I want to move on. Hedge funds betting against stocks globally abandoned those trades last week at the fastest pace since 2015, according to Goldman Sachs, and hedge funds are likely to welcome the disappearance of a retail throng, which at times gained up on short sellers who thought they'd safely bet against companies with dubious prospects but instead faced expensive margin calls. Hedge funds really think that we're going somewhere. Nobody's going anywhere, bro. We're holding AMC, the moon, or zero, as well as GameStop. Last week, Blackstone BX blocked withdrawals from its $69 billion real estate income, and ticker symbol MARA, Marathon Digital Holdings, last month sold Bitcoin for the first time. This stock has fallen over 72% over the last year. Amazon is limiting entry-level software engineering positions to current students or newly grads. China to launch a national blockchain research center. Sketchy. Alright guys, before we close out the video, the SPY is trading at 406.39, so it broke below that 407 level. However, it is holding this parallel channel. Very, very surprisingly. Just like AMC, the SPY invalidated a few levels. I deleted all my drawings just to make my chart cleaner for you guys because I was sick of looking at it. But the SPY is trading in this parallel channel, and right now it's actually holding it. Next week is going to be a deciding factor as to where the market goes, where AMC goes, where GameStop goes, where Bed Bath & Beyond goes, and other stocks like that. Now, I know a lot of people are frustrated, including myself. I have a ton of calls on a bunch of these quote-unquote meme stock small cap plays. We're just gonna have to see what happens going forward, but make sure to have post notifications on because I'm not going to miss anything, and I'm not going to let you guys miss anything here on the channel. So guys, if you enjoyed the video or found value out of the video, make sure to like, hit that subscribe button. Also, join the Discord down below so you can talk back and forth with me, most amazing 300 people you will ever meet, and get trading alerts and more. So make sure to join that down below. Plus, guys, if you want up to 15 free stocks, it's free money. It takes 2 minutes out of your day. Make sure to use my link in the comments or the description. Download Moomoo on your phone or computer. Once you sign up, open an account, and deposit any amount, you are going to start earning free stocks. There's absolutely no reason not to do so. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.